If Diddy actually go to a party right now, I'm gonna go.
I'm
So
going.
it don't even matter. Come in. I don't know about her. She must ain't got no muscle in her hustle, but I'm going. Count me the fuck in. And I'm gonna invite y'all too. Let's go bust this plane real
I'm
quick.
getting me a
Let's,
watch.
man,
Aaron
we
gonna be
going.
there.
I'm getting a chain. Let's get me a watch, chain, all of that, dog. Let's
Yeah,
go.
yeah. I'm going today. Don't even matter.
Call me Chocolate
Uh,
Thunder, nigga.
all right,
The
eat till
fuck?
they rub something on your chest. E.
N.U.B.Y world. NewBeWorld.net.
Any of the thoughts and opinions shared on this show belong solely to the members of the cast. This is not a reflection of our families, friends, or employers. These are just our thoughts and views and aren't intended for anything further than entertainment and information for our viewers and listeners. N.U.B.Y for life. Thank you.
Welcome to a very special 20th episode of the N.U.B.Y podcast. As always, I'm your host, J Love, aka Fly95, and I'm joined here with me by the gang. And I also have a very, very special guest that I introduce next. But first up, Mactae, man, what's the word?
What it do? What it do? Hey, just chilling, man. Happy Memorial Day, fellas and ladies. I'm sorry.
Happy holidays, bro. Erik Benard, man, what they talking about?
Man, you know what they talking about. Big shot bully, bigger than a bully near you. You know, I am who I am. I am who I am. Yeah.
He is who we thought he was. Last but not least, we got Insa with us, man. The very, very first female guest to grace our presence here on the N.U.B.Y podcast. It couldn't be no other. Insa, how you feeling today?
I am feeling well. This Insa here. Hey, you know the motto. I can't wait to hit the lotto.
On the gang.
Man, first and foremost, before we get into anything, man, I want to tell everybody to take the time to smash that like button and hit the subscribe button, man. Check us out on YouTube, Instagram as well, and various other platforms. We appreciate everybody that's joining us, man. We're going to kick things off with a little quick Memorial Day weekend recap, man. Mactae, man, how your weekend been going?
Man, it's cool, man. Took the kids to the carnival last night. Spent about 300 in like two hours, you know. Went to
Okay.
my boy, you know, his wife had a birthday party. I went to check that out, you know, went to the casino with the wife and just chilled out, you know, nothing too major, just chilling.
Okay, oh, Chocolate Fest, huh?
Oh, yeah. Well, the Jamboree now, but yeah, that's where I went.
Hey, man, how your weekend been going?
Man, weekend was valid, boss. You know, I was supposed to go to the Chocolate Fest with Mactae. I pull up to the carnival. He said, "Hey, fam, I just seen you coming in. We leaving." I said, "Fam, what? Don't we supposed to be going to the carnival with the families together?" You know what I'm saying? But other than that, dog, that was my son's first carnival. He enjoyed it, man. You know what I'm saying? We got to watch some carnival rides and play some carnival games and whatnot. Small city of Burlington. It was used to call it the Chocolate Fest, but I think it was called the Burlington Jamboree now. So it was valid. It was cool. I plan to hook up with the family a little later, throw some ribs on the grill, get some politicking, some hood politicking, sit in the hood, sit on the stoop, watch the hood cars go by, you know what I'm saying, like I used to do when I was younger, man. That gives me a comfort level. That gives me some kind of the vibes, like I know where I'm from, like got the block in me, you know what I'm saying? 4100, shout out to 4100, man.
Man, shout out, man. Now, for me, man, we did the barbecue thing yesterday, man, over at the in-laws. But on Saturday, we got out here for Carville, man, for Vino 40th birthday. That's where I actually
Birthday
bumped in
bell.
it.
Melly
Man,
Smooth.
for sure. That's actually where I bumped into our special guest, Insa, man. Me and Insa go back a very long time, even before my married life. Man, Insa go back, man. We got a smooth almost decade and a half, 2 decades, man, and we go back. And I saw her there, and I remember that right when we were starting the pod, I had reached out to her, and I was like, "Hey, man, I might need you to be a guest." And I didn't get it clicking, but it took us some time to get our flow going. And then when I saw her, I was like, "No, I got to get her." So I told her, said, "Hey, can you do the pod?" No hesitation. She was like, "I'm down. I'm ready." Like it was just, she stayed ready. So now we got her here with us, man. And so how your weekend been going?
Weekend been smooth. I ain't doing a whole bunch of nothing. Like you said, we was at the party. little country, little rock and roll. You know what I mean?
Little
Did a
boots
little
on the
jig.
ground. You know
You
what I'm
know,
saying?
hey, everybody in there with them unnecessary ass fans, but
Right.
it's okay.
Talking
We'll
about,
take it.
talking about where them fans at.
We was there to celebrate the big guy, and he turned 40.
Right.
40 is a very monumental thing, and I was glad to be in the building and be invited. And
Hold on,
it's
Bill
all
only
love.
40?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Vail only 40, man.
Damn. Okay.
So that nigga
That was smooth. Happy
gave a
birthday,
damn.
Is that a
Smooth.
sneak diss? Like,
No,
how old
no,
did you
no.
think the nigga was?
I thought he was around because he's more mature. I thought he was more of our age. That's all. I mean,
He is
Okay.
mature. He is mature.
yeah, yeah.
That nigga Vail gave a damn speech, nigga, and ended that shit with DJ. He did, ended that motherfucker with DJ, drop that motherfucking shit, nigga. I thought that nigga was about to rap.
Afterwards.
I promise. I thought that nigga had a verse wrote for the birthday. I was finna have to go up there with him. But he did he shouted the pod out in the speech though. He shouted it out, man. So I
Hey,
was like,
we
okay,
showing
he
Vail
shouted us
love.
out,
Happy
man.
birthday. Happy
Velly
Yeah,
birthday.
man.
Smooth. Shout
Happy
out to Velly
birthday, man.
Smooth, man. Real smooth player, man.
Man, this is historic for us. I know a lot of pods been in the game for a minute. We started in 2025, so this is episode 20 for us. So hey, it's just the beginning, man. I appreciate us being here. When we got the whole gang on here, man, we gonna do our first 20 episode awards, man. So I got awards for the guys, so we gonna hold that off till we get everybody on here. But man, we gonna jump into the biggest news, man. You can't run from it, you can't hide from it. Week 2 of the Diddy trial. Now we got a chance to share our thoughts after that first week of what we was thinking, but we got Insa here with us today. Insa, I want your initial thoughts on what's going on, who's saying what, and just how you feel overall with the Diddy trial.
Free that black man. Free that black man. Free that black father. Free that black pillar of the community. That black employer. Free him. Like on some real shit. Like, I'm a woman, and most people would automatically think that I side with women. I be on the right side of justice. I don't be giving a fuck. If you're wrong, you're wrong, and you're right, you're right. And I really feel in this instance, like, Cassie could have said something a long time ago. Where I keep asking, where her people at? Where her family at? One of my cousins would have been whooped Diddy's ass. We wouldn't even got that far. You understand? Somebody would have been fucked up my shit. You know what I'm saying? And been like, you can't fuck with him no more. This party is over. So where your people at? Where your family? Where your friends? Where's your support system? And at the end of the day, she gonna take some responsibility for that.
That's
Ain't
what I
nobody
was
sticking
saying.
around. Yeah, nobody's sticking around that long, and now he's already given her money, right? We should dead that. Now you're gonna get on the stand. Then you're gonna tell everybody that's what I gave the bitch the money for. To keep it all a secret.
Yeah.
And then, bitch, you done got my $20-30 million, bitch, and then you still got your punk ass, you and your little Zac Efron looking ass boyfriend that he bringing you here every day. You know what I'm saying? Like, just everybody just need to stop it. Like, just cut the shit. Like, we done did enough of a smear campaign. It seems like all I saw that they were really able to prove is that he did physically assault her. But I mean, what's a little ding or a dang? You know what I'm saying?
I got one question for you, Insa. Hey, do you think she sometimes deserves to get punched in the face? Like, I mean, is it a time when a woman deserves to get punched in their face?
Listen, let me tell you something, Mactae. Seriously, it has been moments in my life where I've been like, one, I see why you bitches be getting cheated on. And two, I see why you bitches be getting beat up. Because it's a few times myself, included. And motherfucker didn't just grab me, but he should have. And I was like, damn, he let me get away with that shit. He a real nigga. You know what I'm saying? He's solid. He's solid. He ain't no tender dick ass nigga, because I know I can say some shit that'll really get a motherfucker rammed up. But, might be like, bitch. You know what I mean? But they think about those consequences because, like, I told you, I'm going to phone a friend and he going to probably bring some more friends and they're going to be all blue. So don't try your luck.
Now check this out though. Answer. Let me ask you a question. So, you said her support system, right?
Yes.
So now, when the video got released a long time ago, where Diddy put hands on her in the elevator or whatever the case may be. Now, I'm Cassie. I'm calling up my big brother, my big sister, my big cousin. Hey, come whoop this nigga. This nigga worth 50 M's. Come whoop this nigga. Well, you know what I'm saying? Well, what is that nigga gonna say? What is that nigga gonna do?
Okay, I
You know?
feel like this, right? I totally get what you're saying, but at the end of the day, like, if it's at the expense of my people, like, I mean, every time we keep hearing her say something, she keeps saying it's not about the money. It's not about the money. So if it's not about the money, then what are we doing? You understand what I'm saying? Like, if it's not about the money with her, it shouldn't be about the money with the people. For me, my integrity is not for sale. You're not getting ready to drag me all across the floor just because you got an M. You feel what I'm saying? Because if I made it in the room with him, I can make it in the room with a few more of you other motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
So I don't have
Facts.
to stay here and go through this process with you. You feel what I'm saying? So it's like, and then also they maybe didn't show up for her because if we do all of that, you just gonna fuck with them again anyway. You understand what I'm saying? But
Yeah,
Right.
yeah, yeah.
sometimes you just gonna have to deal a situation. Me personally, I have daughters. I could never know, be aware that a person is even mishandling or mistreating my kids and me still be in any kind of covenant with them at all. You understand what I'm saying? So I feel like her family was a little bit different. You know what I mean? And they was like, girl, you better go. He's saying sorry. You better take your ass back over there. You know what I'm saying? Because they are reaping the benefits from that interaction and that relationship as well. But I just feel like, where your bitches at? Because we would have whooped Diddy's ass. And
Yeah,
whooped his
Well,
ass.
you had to
it's
get
enough
past the
money.
6'9". You had to get past the 2 6'9" niggas at the front door.
Yeah, hey,
And
listen, we already ingratiated in. They don't, we looking harmless to them. We looking
yeah.
harmless. The moment that we would have got through that threshold, we would have salanged his ass. That's what exactly
Mm-mm.
what it would have. We would have salanged his ass. It would have
Man,
been
now
I
hell.
said
We
speak.
would have been on
salon.
that elevator with his bitch ass and them shiny ass church shoes. We would have slid that bitch all through that elevator. He would have never
Mm.
put his hands back on my motherfucking friend, sister, cousin. None of that again. He would have thought about
Now
it.
Mm,
speaking
Period.
of
damn.
speaking of families, that takes us to week 2. So in week 2, her mom took the stand, and her
Mhm.
mom shared like some pictures of alleged wounds that was caused by Diddy. Also, some text messages where Diddy threatened to leak the freak off tapes if Cassie, I guess she had left, and he was like, if she don't come back, he gonna leak these tapes. Also threatened to take like her phone and things that he had in her name that he had. So mom kind of validated some of the stuff she was saying. But now, how y'all feel about mom? Because you just mentioned like her family and how
Mhm.
they must have felt. How y'all feel about mom kind of sitting in the tuck all this time, knowing and having proof all these years and not coming forward about nothing?
She ain't shit. So what's the point of the information just sitting in your phone? You kept it in your phone. It seems so. You know what that makes me really feel like? This is extremely
Mm.
calculated. Because why would you sit on
Mm-hmm.
this shit? If this really bothers you, someone's really mistreating your daughter, mishandling her. I feel
Mm-hmm.
like I just sit in my phone for a moment such as this to just prove it
Yep.
to everybody. And that's really why I say the smear campaign, because
Yep.
it's like now we going through all the motions just to show everybody just how bad of a person he is. We ain't never say he was a motherfucking saint. We didn't care about that. But you talking about he sex trafficking niggas buy pussy by way of a plane, a train,
That's
all
what we
the
were talking about
time.
last week. We were talking about
If
that
Facts.
that's
last
the
Facts.
week.
case,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
if that's the case, then a lot of you niggas need to go to jail for sex trafficking.
I think it's
The
all
whole
about.
industry,
I
right?
think it's all
The whole
about money.
industry.
I think it's all
It
about money. I
is.
think
It's a
that if
cash
you really
grab.
look at it, Cassie, just like anybody that we know that made it, they reaching back for their moms, they reaching back for they broke cousin, they hitting them, they bought their moms $100,000 house, $200,000 house, whatever the case may be. Moms blow the whistle, and I guarantee she getting that house removed, pulled out her name.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
for
saying?
sure.
Because
Mm-hmm.
Cassie getting paid, Cassie hitting
Mm-hmm.
her hand. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like
Yeah.
now the political point of view or the lawyers at hand say this is truly sex trafficking. Just say that. Like we was talking about the other week, man. Escorts online. I can go Google an escort right now. What's the difference between an escort? They just gonna take me out to a date, or they gonna
Listen,
give
if
me,
that's the
huh?
case, I done been trafficked and didn't even know it.
Then
Hey,
facts,
I'm glad we
facts,
got your
yeah.
opinion.
And I probably
Your
owe
views.
somebody, I probably owe some niggas some ass. Because they paid for me to come and I didn't even make no return on the investment. So I
Yeah.
probably owe some niggas a few shots. Because, hey, you know, by the time you get off your flight, you be tired of shit. The whole plan done changed by the time you land. You know what I mean? And then you thought you liked the nigga. Then you get
Uh,
to Miami and you realize you don't really like the nigga like you thought you liked him. And thank God you got your own bankroll because you can switch a horse in the middle of the race at any given time.
She talking that shit, boy. I'll tell you.
For real. Gotta have, you know what, class? What we learned today? You gotta have your own bankroll. That's what Cassie mama should have been telling her. Have your own bankroll, baby.
Yep.
That's it. Get fuck all
Facts.
the
That's the name
bags,
of the.
all the
Hey,
other
that's the
shit.
name of it.
Get your money, get your bankroll. So when the party is over, we can still live life how we've been living life. That's it. That's all that little lady was supposed to do. I should have
Right.
talked to her. We would have went completely different.
So now, after after her mom took the stand, our next celebrity guest took the stand, which was Kid Cudi. So Kid Cudi took the stand and talked about Diddy breaking into his house, opening up gifts, and ultimately throwing a Molotov cocktail at his car, and also locking his dogs in the bathroom. And he said he found out because one of Diddy's assistants kind of tipped him off and was like, "Hey, you need to get home. He at your crib. He going through your stuff." So now, how y'all feel about Kid Cudi's stance and some of the things that he kind of either stamped in terms of Diddy's character and other things that he might have just verified during some of his statements?
I'll say the same shit Kid Cudi said, bro. You don't bust in my house. You don't know if my family's there, if my kids, my dogs, and dog is a family member. You know what I'm saying? You're not finna put me at risk like you the damn mob, and then expect for me to just be like, just because you change your name to Love, that everything's so peachy keen. No, family. Yeah, yep, he did it. Mm-hmm. I
Yeah, he can't
seen
get
it.
away with
I
that. He can't
seen
get
it.
away with that.
Yep. Now, so you better call somebody else, fam, because he said then Kid Cudi called him on the phone and he denied everything, or he saw him in person. He said, "I denied everything." A couple months later, did he apologize? Come on, family, you getting this whole track record. You getting this whole track record scribed and signed by me, Erik Benard.
Now, Mactae, you are a
Huh.
local young thug aficionado. Now he came out and called Kid Cudi a rat. So by you saying you agree with E, then you don't agree with Thug that Kid Cudi out up here ratting, do you?
Nah, because Kid Cudi ain't no street nigga. He ain't going by that street code. He a citizen. He was just messing with
Mhm.
Cassie. And at the end of the day, we gotta blame Cassie for this too, for giving him the address. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, like, man, if I ain't on that level, you know what I'm saying? You can't just be he basically using this status like Diddy being who he is to bully somebody. You know what I'm saying? He choosing who he do that to, like, because you got to look at all the years of 50 Cent been talking shit to Diddy. Diddy never said nothing back to him. But all of a sudden now he want to just jump on a Cudi and everything for that, you know. So it's just, I don't know, man. I don't agree with it, and I'm with Cudi on this side. I mean, yeah, do it look kind of weird that he on the on trial, you know, because our culture always say, you know, snitching, you get snitches get stitches and all that shit. Man, at the end of the day, man, right is right, wrong is wrong, and Diddy wrong for what he did to Cudi, bro. So he deserved
Now,
everything he getting on that Cudi shit.
Now, speaking of 50 Cent, I know it was a while back when he was calling like his old baby mama a sex worker because she was
Man, that's
dealing
true
dealing
too.
because she was dealing with Diddy. Do you think we ever see his baby mom or somebody take the stand in this?
Man,
I think it's
ain't no
only
telling.
gonna be key people that actually can pull up big
She one of the most
viewpoints.
recent sex workers though, E.
Yeah,
You
I
know,
mean,
so she
eh,
might get on there. Who knows?
I'm sure you could pull up a whole community full of sex workers if you really wanted to, but that dealt with Diddy in his 30, 40 years of existence in the game. You know what I'm saying? But I think it's gonna be key people, big names that's gonna take him down eventually. He got enough evidence to take him down already, bro. He probably got a 10 to 15 piece locked in.
You think so?
Let them lawyers get super detailed and super you know what I'm saying, super smooth with it, man. It looked like a 10 ball already, in my
Yeah,
opinion.
they got him. They did enough to lock in the trafficking. They just put out all the pictures of all the different dudes that they had coming up in there, man. Some more
Yeah,
wrestling looking niggas, man, came
Yeah.
up in there
yeah.
busting Cassie down and then
The
letting
Punisher, the
Diddy.
Punisher. You talking about the
They're
Yeah,
Punisher?
busting Diddy. They're
yeah.
busting Diddy down too.
Yeah, they was all
Everybody.
doing a lot of
Yeah.
busting down.
They said
It was
when they was the Punisher said Puffy said the Punisher couldn't get hard or something. Y'all see that?
man,
Yeah.
he
He said,
said
"Oh,
something.
dog, Punisher couldn't get hard, so he didn't want to pay him or he couldn't bust or something." So yeah, yeah, Diddy a wild boy, boss. He a
Man,
wild
that's
boy.
man.
Do y'all really be believing all that shit about Diddy?
Hell yeah. Hell yeah, it was too much details, man. Too many details. They talk about the freezer meat and all of that, man. I believe all of it, man.
Well, Erik, in Diddy's defense, I've heard some very colorful things about you, and
Okay.
I don't believe those things.
Okay, so look, but some of
I
it
heard
might
that
be
you're
true.
very opinionated. You always insert your shit when don't nobody ask you. You give your 2 cents, don't nobody even ask you. You always think you better dress fresher than everybody else.
Goddamn right.
You think your locks is the crispiest, your kids is the cutest, and you think you really get in the bag, and you thought you did something with your little boo thing too. So you think you're better than that. So that's what
Okay,
I've been
now,
hearing, but I don't
okay,
believe none of that.
I don't agree. I agree with half of the
I
shit.
said
I am
Erik
probably
is
the
a
freshest
real
nigga in the
nice
country.
guy. I said
Probably
Erik
the
is a real
freshest nigga
nice
in the
guy.
country, but not the world, just the country. You know what I'm saying? I don't
I'm
know.
just
I
saying,
don't know.
and I just said
No,
all
no,
that
but
to say this.
uh-huh.
You can't be believing everything that people say about other people, even if it
Hmm.
does seem to be a little true, right? We got to be careful about that.
So, but if it's three or four people saying, if it's three or four people saying it, and they coming up and everything is matching, it's just like, man, look, you know what I'm saying? What we doing here? What we doing? It's like if a male escort, what does male escorts do? They come slide to get loose. They
But you
couldn't
know
get loose,
what?
daddy.
Gigolos, bro.
They still haven't said we got these male escorts, but they ain't really said that they did nothing with Diddy. They said they all their interactions were with Cassie. It's nothing really wrong with that. That's his job. That's his job to come deliver dick. That's what he did.
But
He
he was facilitating. He was facilitating like, oh no, take it out. Daddy. Turn that around, daddy. Ooh, you know, that's pointing and shooting. You know what I'm saying?
he
That's,
hey,
oh,
we all need a director sometimes. So he was on his Quentin Tarantino shit, right? And he's giving them a little direction. Cause what type
Hey,
of, you know what I'm saying, the result that he want, Cassie ain't doing it right. He got a vision of what he want to see on all his takes
what
and shit.
one of them
this is
niggas
what
said
I'm
Diddy had
curious.
on a shiesty mask. He said he didn't even know that was Diddy sitting in the
I
corner.
believe it. I totally believe that. I believe that.
So this is my question. You remember when Diddy had a come to Jesus moment and he changed his name to Love for a little bit?
Right.
I
Brother
think he
Love.
was brother love, whatever you want to call him. Just don't call him Diddy no more. But when he had that situation, it was, did he hit the point where like, look, Cassie, I'm finna walk out. Cassie finna walk out. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm changing it to Love. Everything is about love, Daddy. Remember he was saying Daddy all the time, and
Hmm.
fam, a lot of stuff is coming out, bro. A lot of stuff is coming out, and to be honest with you, I used to look up to Diddy. You know what I'm saying? Like
He
because
did.
he had the
They say you look
fashion.
like Diddy back in the
He
day. You remember?
they
Uh-huh.
might.
He
I
was
don't
bad
remember
boy for
that.
life.
Yeah,
Yeah.
take that. But no,
Oh.
seriously. They was always. I mean, he always had the fashion game, and you know, what I'm saying, I used to look up to him because I was always in this fashion world, even though when I really wasn't a designer per se, but I always used to look at him and just watch how he moved and everything. So, and it's just really, it's really giving the game a black
So
eye,
are you
man, and seeing all this
disappointed?
come to
Are you
light.
disappointed?
I kind of am. I'm gonna keep it a
Okay.
buck with you.
Nothing wrong
I
with that.
kind of am because I was just like, dang. Like if you would have asked me 15 years ago, I would have wanted to be an intern for Diddy, no questions.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And I'm probably even documented somewhere saying I wanted to be an intern for you know what I'm saying, P Diddy somewhere. But like, and this could have been me. You know, and
So
this
what's
could have
your
been me getting the baby
takeaway?
oil.
What's your takeaway from that?
Uh,
Now that you had somebody that you really revere to a certain level, and now it's
mm,
come to terms that he's an immortal, right? He's not an immortal,
okay.
so he does things.
Hmm.
He falls short and he fuck up like
Facts.
the rest of us, right? Um,
Facts.
what's your takeaway from that? From idolizing
I
him
don't
so
think
much?
it. And to keep it buck with you, to keep it a buck 50, I don't think it changes what he does business wise. I
Hmm.
think he still was a mogul in the business in the fashion world. I think he in music, I think he was a mogul as well. His personal life is something totally different, right? No different than R. Kelly's resume, right? I still
Hmm.
bump
Right.
R. Kelly against popular opinion. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
Because ain't wasn't nobody fucking with him on this, you know what I'm saying, music shit.
Period.
And
Right. Right.
and I honestly think that um it was the blueprint when it comes to turning the dollar into $1 million. You know what I'm saying? As far as it goes to getting this money, being a true hustler. You know what I'm saying? If you go look back at the whole when he started out as an intern, and not to just big his whole career up, because this is obviously the end of his career is giving him a black eye. But looking at everything he did before, that's what was important to me, or that's what I looked at and idolized. So shedding a little light on him, but at the end, it's still some black eyes. So
Yeah.
that's
I think
my honest
black
answer
eyes
to you.
are okay sometimes. They are okay.
Well, you just got to wear glasses. If you wear glasses, you can't see them.
Because I
The
feel like
raccoon eyes.
in this instance, right? I feel like this is so necessary for him to understand that he is a person. I think sometimes we can get so outside of ourselves that, especially celebrities do, that they feel like they are the exception to the rule. And I really feel like God has his way of showing us who truly has the power, right? Because I do think that Diddy kind of wanted people to kind of look at him as that, right? As a guy. And I feel like this was like a reverse Uno card of, you know what I'm saying? Like God truly saying like, yeah, I mean, I know, because I can give you some juice, but you ain't got all the squeeze. You feel what I'm saying? So I think
talk that
that's
talk.
what it
Talk
truly
it,
was.
talk it.
And I think that is necessary. And I think hopefully he comes out of this with a different level of understanding. You know what I mean? As far as who he is in proximity to the culture, who he is in proximity to his children. And I think he has like a brethren, like you said, like you're a young black man and you look up to him. And just think of how many other young black men looked up to him as well. And I think to what you said, as far as him being a businessman, all that good stuff, this is just who he is personally. You know what I'm saying? He's just maybe not that good of a person, but he's an amazing businessman. We could damn near say the same thing about Donald Trump. You know what I'm saying? He's not a good person, but he's a great finagler. You know what I mean? He can get some shit done. He can bring some eggs to the table. You feel what I'm saying? He can get, you know what I'm saying? But it just is what it is. And I think we have to learn how to separate the two. You know what I mean? The person from the personality or the persona. That's what I think about it.
I agree. Well said. Well said.
Right.
Thank you.
So now, moving on from the Diddy trial,
Let's go.
the other big news we got right now in the world of sports, man. SGA just won the MVP. Are we surprised?
No.
Anybody surprised?
Yeah, I mean, he was cooking this year, so I'm not surprised at all.
Who is SGA? Catch me up to speed.
That's Shay Alexander. I'll be messing that G up every time. Is it Shay Gildas Alexander?
Gilchrist or something like
Alexander.
Oh, okay.
Not Gilchrist. That's a whole different player.
The only thing I know about basketball right now
cousins.
is Anthony Edwards, because he ain't paying his
He's
bills.
not Gilchrist.
Oh, Anthony Edwards,
Yeah, that's the only thing I know about in basketball right now. That's the only name I really been hearing right now as far as sports is concerned, is the Anthony Edwards nigga. You know what I'm saying? Because he don't take care of his shirt.
Now Anthony Edwards is the nigga going against SGA. So there we go.
Okay.
So that's the Western Conference Finals matchup is the Minnesota Timberwolves, which is Anthony Edwards, and then SGA play for OKC. But
no, I think they honestly deserved it, though. I think SGA deserved the MVP. He had the #1 record all year in the West. He making a whole bunch of young guns play basketball, and he the leader right now, dog. So like, if you look at him, he passed the eye test too. He score at will. He get it how he live. Can't really nobody check him in the league. Keep it a buck with you. He's smooth. He shoot the mid range. He get to the hole. He ain't really shooting the tray super high clip, but he unguardable, boss. So I think it's well deserved. I didn't want to see Joker get it. They lost. It is what it is. So I think SGA was well deserved, dog. Salute SGA and the OKC Thunder. Salute.
Now take it over to the East. We got the New York Knicks and the Indiana Pacers, man. How y'all feel about Halliburton, man, right now?
Man,
he's showing out, man. But I still don't like, because he always talk about Milwaukee. So
I don't like him either.
Yeah, that's if he didn't talk about Milwaukee, say as much hatred for Milwaukee, it'd be cool. But other than that, I can't rock with him. So, but he's showing his ass though.
What the hell?
Quiet as kept don't fly. He hit some big shots. Why aren't we talking about him, man? He hit some big shots. He came back for some big wins, and he knocked out some big dogs.
He
it's
don't fuck
kind
with
of
us.
what Tay said. We just don't. Yeah,
He
we
don't
just
fuck
don't
with
like
us.
him. That's
He
why.
don't fuck with us.
Yeah.
So
What's the
yeah.
Halliburton?
But the
What's
basketball,
Yeah. Milwaukee
the
versus
basketball
Washington,
talk.
right?
What Tay said.
If we really talking basketball though, like dog, he put like everybody said, oh, he can only go one way. Guess what? The last series, he faked that way, went left, stepped back,
He
shot
did
the
it one
tray,
time, bro. One time.
ice. You know what I'm saying? So like basketball wise, dog, fam, they doing it. They doing it. I don't like them personally. I don't like the team, but I think they got athletic guard play. They got some of they got guard. I think it's gonna be. I don't know. I want OKC to win it all, but I think they guard play very similar, dog. Very similar to OKC.
Okay, so now both series are 2-1 with OKC leading in the West and Indiana leading in the East. Anybody got a chance of coming back from being down 2-1 between I think
Both
Timberwolves
of them
got a
got a
chance or the
chance,
Knicks got a
bro.
chance? Both of them do?
It's still up in the air right now. I mean, if I'm a bet man, I'm gonna bet that OKC go beat Minnesota, but you can't count on Ant-Man because he's a bad boy. And then you got New
What
York.
kind
You
of
can't
bad
count New
boy?
York
Like a Diddy?
nah, bro. Like
He
you
must
know,
be because
he a
he
bad boy.
nasty. He nasty.
Yeah.
Niggas when they nasty,
Hey,
they be doing
I got a
other
question.
stuff.
Now,
Uh,
Insa, is he wrong for giving that woman $1 million? Is he wrong for that? You know,
Okay,
so he don't
I'm
got
gonna
to deal
tell
with
you
them
the truth.
kids.
Okay, so listen, right? I just feel I can't fuck with nobody who ain't taking the accountability for the shit that they responsible for. So we all know when we in between them sheets, there's the two things we possibly can happen, right? We might get a baby and we might leave with some shit we can't get rid of. Those are two things that
Mm-hmm.
potentially happen, regardless of how well we
Facts.
think we're gonna protect ourselves, right? So
Mm-hmm.
he knew that getting a baby was a possibility, right? Now I'm saying in regards to him, but also her, she thought she was gonna do a Jedi mind trick, right? She had an ulterior motive as well. So, but what he had to understand is you did that. Period. At the end of the day, now go ahead. Don't be no tender dick ass nigga. Go ahead, take care of your baby. Do the right thing. You understand
Yeah.
what I'm saying? Because you did that. Regardless of how much you don't like the bitch or whatever the case may be, in order for you to be able to walk through the world with your chest out, nigga, in your head held high, you gotta take care of them. Sure, if they know it's your baby, it's been proven that it's your baby. You just really let us know, because what's gonna happen is he doesn't realize, and I hate that he doesn't have anyone around him to truly give him some real insight. That's how you feel right now. You young. Right now you don't give a fuck. Once you start getting older and you start realizing certain things and you see all the fruits of your labor and you looking at your babies and you realizing there's one or two missing, you're gonna start to want to do something different. But now you done put your ass in the trick bag. You can't even reach out to touch nobody no more because you done gave this girl $1 million to basically stay the fuck away from you. And if she
So
truly
Mm-hmm.
what?
decides to do that, you can't recourse, you can't recoil from that after you done pretty much not only her, it's a way to take care of your baby and not have her be involved. He got too much money for it to not go that way. He could
So
totally
why can't
still
he
be
change
there.
his mind, Insa? Why can't he change his mind?
You know why? Because not for me, he couldn't. If you tell me fuck me and my baby, then it's fuck me and my baby. And we're gonna keep that for the duration. It's for we and we okay with that. See, she a little bit different than me. Cause I wouldn't have been crying over River, because just like him, she knew what she possibly could have ended up with. And she also knew that there was a possibility that he could have been like, girl, I don't really want to fuck with that. So just like he gotta be responsible, she gotta be responsible too. So at the end of the day, little mama here. And we owe it to her to do right by her. And that's just really what it is. And I couldn't be no bitch that fuck with ass. I can't deal with no nigga who won't take care of his kids.
Okay,
That's
so
your
can I
direct
propose?
offspring.
Can I propose a twofold question to you?
Yeah, let's
So
do it.
one, say he agreeing to pay child support for the entire 18 years of this kid, right? In advance. You know what I'm saying? Most
Yeah.
people said, oh, you know what? I got to fight this nigga for $500 or got back pay or all this, all that. He's financially meeting his quota in advance, right? So now I ain't gonna say it's a smart to disown your baby, but financial wise, business move wise, he may get another contract for 700 million down the line. Who knows? And then she could get way more than that, right? As the years get bigger and as she go back and go to court and I've been, I understand the court system very well.
Yeah. Tell us about it.
Yeah, very well. And she can go back to the court system and she can say, hey, you know what? His lifestyle changed, and the son or the baby or whoever needs to match his lifestyle. So that's a good business move from him, in my opinion. Just looking at it not being in the child's life, that's a whole
Eric,
nother story.
why would
But
you not want your
financially,
baby to have the same lifestyle as you? Why would you not? Who gives a fuck? I personally would want my children. If we got a pool over here in my backyard, I want to see. The thing about it is that first of all, the interaction was transactional, and it's showing up like that in every single last facet of this of what we are seeing. It's transactional. So of course
so why
he
can't it
didn't give a
remain transactional then?
because a baby is involved, and it
Yeah,
shouldn't
it's
be
a kid involved.
transactional. It can't be transactional. It should be nothing but personal for the both of them. This is personal.
Well, that's how it started.
This can't be
If you met her in the club, if he met her in the club, she gonna stay in the club. You meet her in the grocery store, she gonna stay at Whole Foods.
Well, he should have known his body better and did the right thing. He know he can feel a whoop coming on. He can feel a whoop coming on. So, motherfucker, do the right. You feel what I'm saying? Do the right thing.
Yeah, I feel you though.
The thing with him is he's not done it just one time. He has another baby that's outside in the orbit too, and he's doing the same shit with that baby. So now you just reckless, and now you just got bad behavior. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, yeah, you play good ball, you do this, you all of that shit. But it's certain shit I just cannot fuck with any individual, a mother neither, who doesn't take responsibility for what the fuck they responsible for. Get in the field and handle your motherfucking business. Period. That's it.
I think he's just used to having yes men around him, though. I think because he been a man, his whole life. I'm not saying like that, but like since everybody been like catering to him since because he's so good at basketball. He used to having his way, and I think that's what it is. And like you said, he ain't had no grown folks around him to set him straight. He ain't got no real OGs. That's all it is, man. It's
that's really
it's a
what
fucked up situation, though.
Yeah, because he's gonna
I say this every couple episodes.
He's gonna regret that.
Every couple episodes, I say that he just a different kind of dude with money that's athletically gifted. Now, everybody, Insa, you've been to school with these athletes that's just super off the radar in the athlete world, but when it comes to logic and when it comes to making regular decisions, they like, Insa, what would you do with this? You know what I'm saying?
So unfortunate.
You probably know 5 of them. You probably know 5 of them.
You know what? I do. But you know what's crazy? Like, and what that really exhibits to me is that no one really truly cares for him. Because also, if that was my baby brother, I wouldn't be out here letting him just be out here. If that was one of you niggas, I wouldn't just be on the side of y'all knowing that y'all ain't taking care of y'all responsibility. You know, I've been up pulled your ass in the corner with them fly ass shades on, your nice ass fit. Like, what the fuck is up? And why you not taking care of that baby, nigga? Because that's not what we do. That's not what we stand for. You understand what I'm saying? And you making our brand look bad, nigga. Not taking care of your baby. So handle your business.
When I'm in New York for 24 hours and I'm here for a good time, not a long time, you know what I'm saying? It's hard for you to control me. You know what I'm saying? I fly to Cali in the morning, and I fly to Cali in the morning, and I see this one, and I'm like, look, she ain't even gonna know about this one last night. And then I go back home, everything good, babe.
It's not about control. It's about discipline. That's what it's about. He has no discipline. It's not about control.
Yeah.
It's about discipline. That's what men need to have at all times. You need to have discipline. So all kinds of shit out here that's tantalizing. You know what I'm saying? And enticing, right? But you gotta have discipline. And that's it.
You're right.
Ain't nobody trying to control him. Nobody wins anything from getting no control. I ain't trying to control no nigga. I ain't trying to put nobody in a headlock to, you know what I'm saying, do what I want. I want willing participants. I want people that want to get down with the movement. I don't want to twist you up and tie you up for you to do what I want you to do. You're going to do that shit begrudgingly. I want you to fuck with me with a smile on your face. Because that's what you want to do. You understand what I'm saying? None of the shit that I do for you, none of that other shit. I'm just a good time. You just fuck with me because my energy is, you know what I'm saying? It's groovy. That's what it is. But other than that,
groovy.
Yeah, it's groovy.
Groovy.
Yeah, for real. I'm groovy. But fuck that nigga. Good job, Anthony Edwards, but really fuck that nigga. We don't fuck with that nigga. If y'all thought y'all did, I'm telling y'all too. Y'all don't fuck with that nigga. So if y'all ever see that nigga, if I see any of you niggas with a autograph from that bitch ass nigga or anything, I am unfriending you niggas in real life. Not on Facebook, not on Instagram. I'm unfriending you niggas in real life.
Oh shit.
Only
Eric
y'all
got
take
his
care of y'all
shoes.
kids. All y'all take care of y'all kids. So I know y'all don't fuck with that nigga. We just go
Hold
chill
on,
in there
Oh
from
man.
the living
man.
room on the TV channel.
I did send them a pack. Say the children, man. If you wear it, I still fuck with you, man.
Fuck that
Anthony
nigga.
Edwards, I'll
He
jam with you,
definitely ain't.
boss.
You definitely ain't can't get no save the children. You
Right. I
definitely
was just
can't get
about to
that.
say, you can't.
Yeah, hey, I'm gonna take that
That's-
shit off then, bro. Nah, I can't even wear it.
You
No, y'all
definitely ain't get
killing
no
me,
save
man.
the children gear.
yeah, bro. He ain't trying to say the children.
He won't even fuck with
Yeah.
his own. He just gave a bitch a whole meal. To not even mention that motherfucking baby again. You think he give a
Yeah,
fuck
bro.
about saving the children?
Yeah, don't have him wear the shirt.
So for the record, let's just do some branding. Let's save some branding here. Children is another word for a cool kid, man. He's a cool kid,
Right.
man.
And he
Anthony
said,
Edwards,
F
shout
them
out to Anthony
kids.
Edwards, man. Shout out to
We
Anthony
good
Edwards,
on
man.
him. We'll catch him another 5 years when he done went through some shit and he humble. You know what I'm saying? Right now he's not humble. We'll catch him when he come, when he get at one of them press conferences and he really be humble and be like, yeah, I done went to see the lady, got some therapy, did some shit like that. Cause from what I gather, I think his mother has passed away. I don't think he really had like
Mm-hmm.
much adult
Yep.
guidance. Really? So little fella might be really going through a lot of trauma. You understand what I'm saying? And people that be going through
Mm-hmm.
trauma and then end up in these positions where they have all this access and opulence and money, you feel what I'm saying? They don't really know. And then add not having a real group of people around you, this shit could go bad. It could really go bad. I just, as a young black man, I hope he gets it together because we have enough fatherless children and she'll need to be another one of them. That's
Hold
just
on.
how I feel
Let's
about
let's
that.
not let's not let this woman off the hook either. She could be very talented at what she does and
Fuck her
She
too.
do got a baby by Lil
conniving
Baby.
She definitely do.
or smooth and
All
know
of
where to
that.
put her, know what to put in the right places, how to wear it, when to wear it. So let's put
Okay,
some ownership on her too.
wait,
You know what
wait.
I'm saying?
Run
She
that
know what she
back.
doing.
Did you say
Yeah.
she know where to put it and where to put on? What you
Exactly. That's
say?
exactly what I said.
You
You know what
gonna
I'm saying?
get mad at me because of my outfit?
So
And
you mean
I'm
tell me she
voluptuous.
she
I'm
done
feeling it out. I can't do nothing about that.
So you mean tell me she locked in Little Baby and Anthony Edwards because she wears some cool outs in the church dress?
But you
Okay,
can't
so
get shot by the
who?
sniper, man, and then
What
complain, bro.
you
She a
mean?
sniper, bro. She a
I'm
Yeah,
sniper.
pretty
you
sure
right,
your
bro.
wife
I
was
just said let's put some
attractive
on.
when you first met her. I'm pretty
Yeah,
sure she was
hey, he got hit by the sniper, man. He got
Yeah,
to do
yeah.
better.
She saw me. She saw me. But I'm just saying, put some ownership on her. Put some ownership on her
You
too.
know what? To be honest with you, I'm more so because at the end of the day, she is taking responsibility for it. She could have flushed that motherfucker down the hole, but she did it.
But she knows
She
she
did
just
it.
got a meal. She just got a meal inserted
See, the
in her.
thing about it is, though, on some,
A check.
she was gonna eat anyway. Period.
Mm-hmm.
She was gonna eat anyway. Like, we gonna keep it all the way funky. You know what I'm saying? She gonna eat anyway. If this is her thing, she ain't new to this. You feel what I'm saying? So even if she did catch him as a goofy, she know how to catch another one. It's a sea full of them motherfuckers. You feel what I'm saying?
If
And
I'm a woman,
what?
Insa,
Mm-hmm.
and Anthony Edwards sticking it in, I'm saying I can't get pregnant. You know what I'm saying?
That's what you
I'm
gonna
saying it
say.
all. I'm saying it all because I know
You
he got me 50
you
million.
saying that, and then
I'm
he better
50
not believe
million.
it. He better not believe it.
I just got
Don't
50
tell me he a
million
sucker in the
if I
world
get
full of
pregnant.
lollipops and he believe that because you a
And
sucker.
who gonna fall for that one though?
You a
E?
Right.
sucker.
Like, who
I was
gonna
gonna
fall for that?
say.
You a
Yeah,
sucker.
that's some sucker
Yeah,
shit. You
If
fall
you
for
let
that.
if you
he a
let a
sucker.
man
He
tell
go for
you
That's
in
that.
like you
your
fall for
ear,
that, bro.
that's the oldest trick in the motherfucking book.
That's weak, bro.
It's a bitch told a nigga with $50 that she can't get pregnant,
Right.
let alone 50 million. Fuck
Yeah,
out of
yeah.
here. She gonna
I'm
let the
just saying,
nigga
man.
see her take the pill. That don't work. Shit.
God.
Put some on this. All I'm saying is put some ownership on her.
I tell
She
you,
gets some of this. She gets some of the
she
sweat too,
definitely gets
man.
some of the heat because it was calculated. You understand what I'm saying? Because she
Hmm.
knew what she was
For
doing.
sure.
She knew she definitely was gonna. She was keeping this baby, whatever. But what I
Hmm.
do understand, what I know about women is, no one is having a baby with someone that they don't want to be with. That lady wanted a family. She really thought that they had something different, for real. She wasn't just out willy nilly because ain't no telling. She might have got pregnant by some other, NFL, NBA niggas before. Him and her had going on. she thought it was substantial. There is no woman in the world who's having a baby with a man for a man that she does not want to be with. Period. It's not happening.
Whether it's temporary or
But
for
it
long
could
term.
be
Yeah.
their religious views that they if they got pregnant by a woman and they be like by a man and be like because it's
I'll get
against what I
abortion.
believe. You
Yeah,
know what I'm
yeah, I'm
saying?
against abortion. Yeah. And that could be a thing too, but swallow them, bitch. I don't know what you want to. Don't kill them, swallow them. Whatever you want to do with them, bitch. Just make sure they don't come to life. You know what I'm saying? Do whatever you want to do with them. If aborting your kids ain't your religion, then swallowing them should be.
What else, Sticks?
What's going on?
Jack Mack, what it do, big dog?
What's going on?
Man,
Ladies and
talk about
gentlemen.
Perfect timing, man. Let us welcome Jack Mack to the pod, man. He just joined us. I don't know. The crazy thing is, Insa met Jack Mack a long time ago too, because she was a part of that wedding that Jack Mack was a part of. So it's still all in the same in crowd right here. But we just wrapped up talking about some of our NBA talk, and we almost to the closing half. We over about that hour piece right now. But
excuse my tardiness, fellas.
no, man,
fault.
you still
no, you
still
good. We
good.
glad
You
you're
still
here.
valid. Yeah, man. I still like getting your input on things. So,
Okay.
but last thing, we gonna jump through music just for the people out there that need to know. Rod Wave did get arrested, got into it with one of his exes, shot at her ride like 14 times. Police apprehended him. He might be out, he might not be out. They said his bond like super, super low for all the shit that he did. But in bigger news,
14 times?
shot
Woo.
at it 14 times, man.
Tender
Niggas
dick
angry.
Crashing out.
behavior. A tender dick.
Yeah.
A tender dick
That's what's
behavior.
called
Nah.
tender dick behavior.
Tender
Nah.
dick.
Hey, he was singing, letting that thing go singing.
I can't get into his music, man. He too
Me
lean,
either.
too
He be
emotional for me.
sad. Yeah, nigga be sad all the
Hey,
time.
Jack Mack, how is he to the the younger crowd? Because he sold out the Pfizer form, so and I just
Yeah.
can't get into his music at all, though.
Me either. I can't get into the music. It's too sad, man. But the kids
Yep.
love him for some reason. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
No crack
Yeah, that
babies.
nigga always
They don't
talking
know.
about crying and being sad. Yeah,
Kids don't know. They crack
them
babies.
niggas going through trauma. now,
I
see,
thought
Breezy.
I heard Fly. I thought I heard with Big Dog that shot 14 times. I thought he got into it with somebody in his crew or something. Then I heard, is this true?
Oh, see, I don't know. I just heard it was the chick that he shot at her and got into it with a female. I ain't know nothing about him getting into it
She
with a
got some
dude
good
first.
phone if you shooting 14 times, bro.
Man, it ain't
Nah,
that good enough
that ain't got
to
nothing
kill
to
her,
do with the
bro.
phone.
Right,
They
bro.
ain't got
You ain't
nothing
gonna
to
kill
do
her
with the
for it.
phone. No.
Yeah, bro.
They got everything to
Come
do
on,
with his
Tay.
emotional fragility. He's fragile. He's
Right,
emotionally
Tay. You
fragile.
don't believe that, Tay.
No, I don't believe that. I wouldn't do it. I'm just saying, but
That's the
emotionally,
excuse a
Man.
nigga will
you do
give
some
you,
strange
though.
things, though, bro.
That's the excuse a nigga say because the cooch was so fine. Like, you know what I'm saying? That I just
Right,
had, you know what I mean? That, yeah.
I tried to kill her. It was so good.
Yo.
No,
So
bro.
Nigga.
What's some red flags? So as a woman, you would have saw this a long time ago that he's like fragile mentally or soft. So what's some of the signs you would have saw that you would have been like, you know what? I'm not giving it to this nigga. I'm running. I'm fleeing the scene. I know you probably
For me?
dipped into that. Yeah.
For me, because I'm very opinionated and I love to laugh. I'm very humorous. You know what I'm saying? So if I like crack a joke and a nigga like real touchy feely or something, he just take himself too serious. You know what I'm saying? He can't feel the room. His spidey senses ain't tingling. I don't want to fuck with that nigga. Like, cause I'm funny. You know what I'm saying? I'm funny. Like I love to laugh. You know, on some real shit. And I just happen to be around lots of people that love humor as well. So that to me, that's the ultimate red flag for me. If you're like, if you just in a space and you just drab as fuck and you can't really govern your emotions, you overreact to some shit that didn't even really require that, then you just like, to me, you just a bitch ass nigga. And I don't want you anymore.
Right.
I don't want you anymore. Like, just go away because we're gonna get into it. We're gonna get into it, and then you're gonna find out that I'm more, you know what I'm saying, solid than you are, and then it's just gonna make you handle me differently. So just get the fuck on. Let's go.
So is that extrovert / introvert behavior combination, or is it just like, so you need you an extrovert to match your extrovertness?
I just need a nigga to do what I say. That's what I need personally.
Damn. Okay.
And when
That's
and I don't mean
on the
like do
game.
everything that I say. You know what I'm saying? I just mean like because like I said, like my personality is majorly big. I don't need anybody trying to stifle me or give me, maybe you should, whatever I'm serving up, it needs to be like okay with you. Me being big,
Mm.
you have to be okay with seeing me be big. The moment that you try to make me be small, then that's a no go for me. And that's in my friendships, relationships, jobs, employers. The moment that I can no longer be big, because everything about me is big. House real big, car real big, everything's big.
Oh,
So if that's a
Well,
problem
that
for
man
you,
fresh.
then it's not gonna work out. And that's normally my issue with guys. Like they be trying to like they mamas be a little more submissive. They sisters be letting niggas play in their face, letting motherfuckers not pay no bills. But my sister, she pay all the bills. Your sister is a goofy. I don't know anything about that. You
mm.
understand what I'm saying? Like motherfuckers try to just bring some other shit that they don't learn from the outside orbit into your space. Like, no, not at all.
He'll be talking that shit, boy. I
So
swear.
I've been in the room with Insa before, right? So I asked this Insa because we've been in the same quarters before, right? And
Absolutely.
one could say that we both like to work the room or control the room, or I think it's natural. I think it's more just our
It's
personality
organic.
naturally,
It
right?
is. Mhm.
Now that's either for you or that's not for you, right? So
Mhm.
as a person that accepts you or that is with you, they either going to accept it or they can't tolerate it, or can that be turned off or on, or is it just in you 110%? Just it is who it
Oh,
is.
you know what? It shows up in different ways, regardless of whatever. It's always big, right? But I could be at work
Mm-hmm.
and I could still be big when I'm addressing an issue or I'm calling someone to the carpet because that's just how it shows up in that space. When I'm in a personal, private setting, it shows up completely different how it's showing up here, right? If I'm in a group of
Mm-hmm.
mothers and children, when I'm supporting my son and the shit that he be doing, my bigness shows up in a different way as a supportive, proud, loud mom. You understand what I'm saying? So
Okay.
I'm not going to say turning it off or on, but tailoring it to the environment that you're in, that's very doable. I'm not turning nothing
Church,
on or off. You
church,
understand what I'm saying? But I can tailor it to the space that I'm in.
church. Dang, she just hit the political button, the PC button. Boom, on the game. Oh
Yeah.
man, okay.
Yeah,
That's all
that's
I want to
it.
know. That's a great
Appreciate
answer.
you.
Great answer.
Thank you.
Man, now one more topic before we wrap. It's a trending thing going on right now with guys hitting up their buddies late at night to tell them good night before they go to sleep. I don't know if any of y'all seen any of the videos on Twitter or Instagram
I
with the
did.
with the people recording. So it'll be a dude, he'll call his buddy and just be like, hey man, I just wanted to tell you good night. And it might be like 10 something at night, 11 or something, just to get the reaction. And a lot of people is tripping over the reactions that some of these dudes is giving. Some of them is cussing niggas out. They question the niggas like, man, bro, what you on, this and that. So that's generally seen as a no. What else are other no's that's like anti-guy code type of things that a dude can't do with another dude?
But what y'all think since
Wow.
y'all the
That's it.
dudes?
First of all, is this is a prank? That's a prank that's going around, or is this some real
Yeah,
shit?
it's a prank. It's a prank. It's like people
Oh, okay.
like usually they girl or they wife is laughing in the background while they doing it. So it's
Oh,
more
okay,
so as a
okay.
prank.
Now, I got a lot of guy code stuff, man. The fam, I mean, all my
Well,
fellas
give me
know.
like two. Give me
All
like
right,
two.
so don't call me being on business off top. Don't call me because you don't know where I'm, the atmosphere I'm in. You don't know. We could be watching a movie. I could be right next to my wife. Don't call me on business. Hey, what's up, fam? What you on, dog? Okay, all right. Preface the conversation. You know what I'm saying? Don't be like, dog. Remember that one chick, dog, from last night, dog? No. Don't hit me with that, boss. And then like I got, most of my fellas they know the game, but I got some crunchy friends that go right to it. Like, no, fam, that's guy code number one. Don't do it. Uh, um, wow. Do I have? Okay, that's just one off the top of my head. Get back to me, man. I'll have one more.
I
I
think you know
promise.
what the one for me. I think I don't want to see no nigga drink no martini. It's something with a nigga drinking out of that cute ass glass. Like it's something about
Hey, can I
that.
ask you a
Like why the
question
fuck?
about that?
What?
What about dudes smoking hookah? Because one of my guys, my homeboy Quan, he said he hate when the guys smoke hookah. They look kind of feminine.
Okay.
What you think about that?
I
It
agree with
does look
Quan.
it does look feminine, right? But like everybody has a fucking vibe. So if hookah, okay, so I feel like this. You right, that big ass tower and shit with the coals on the top and the little nozzle. Yeah, that's a little saucy Santana ish. But
Oh, so you can't do it? Don't do it. All right, I ain't
but
doing it no more.
I think a personal hookah, like if that's your thing, if that's your shit, right? But I ain't gonna look at you funny if we all sitting somewhere in the lounge and shit, and then you take your little
Now, what if you smoking
utensil.
with a girl, like with your lady or something? Is that different then?
Yeah, I would just think you frat. You just doing what you indulging in whatever she's indulging in.
Okay,
If
all
I see
right.
that, I'm gonna just because men do that sometimes. You know what I'm saying? Y'all just
Yeah.
indulging with whatever y'all lady is indulging in. I ain't gonna say I really look at it a certain way. Like even if I see a nigga with a martini, I'm gonna feel like he a little sassy though. Like, cause it's so many different things.
A
Like,
martini?
He a little
you don't want a
spicy.
shot, nigga. You don't want a shot. Like, just say, you don't want a shot. Like, you don't want no
Yeah, that's why I
Douce,
drink
no
on the rocks all the
tequila.
time. Now.
You know what I'm saying? Like, if you come on some, I want me an apple martini. You know, some espresso martini. I'm gonna be like,
So
two
I
on two
got
on
one.
this bitch.
I got one fly that's kind of club related, right? Now,
Okay.
and this is just my viewpoints. My viewpoints are my viewpoints. So like
Mm-hmm.
when you get bottle service at the club, right? So
Right.
it's like you get a bottle. You got normally it's 4 or 5 people to a bottle, and it's all the fellas up there just surrounding that little bottle, and they looking at you or they looking at everybody that walks by, right? Get that bottle should be for the ladies, man. Get them ladies up there in that situation, and you walk around and lady, what you want you drink Don, you drink whatever this should be for the ladies. That everybody
Talk to
fellas be
him.
riding
Nah,
around,
bro.
standing
I don't
there
agree
You
with that.
like
looking
that?
whatever. Dog, fam,
Nah.
let me go buy
Yeah, I
my
get it
drink to
for a
the bar,
vibe.
and I think the bottle should be for ladies, and I think that
Hey,
is what it is. Now,
Max
if
said,
you
buy
can't
your
stand
own
it,
drinks, bitch.
if you can't stand it,
No,
don't
I
buy no
buy
bottle. It is what it
drink.
is, dog. So I just hate when it be 6 niggas standing around the bottle. They in VIP and they looking at the ladies
And
walk
they
by,
being
and it's
stingy
like,
with the
fam, are
bottle.
you? And
Oh
they
no,
being like, yeah,
I
and they
offer.
throwing the bottle up, and they doing this and they doing that, fam. Give that lady a drink, bro. And this whole bottle should be for the ladies, and get the ladies to having fun, and then that's where you're gonna have fun with, because ladies gonna have fun with ladies. Ladies gonna turn the whole experience up. So be a player, dog, and don't just be. That's just
I
a
see
pet
what you
peeve of
doing
mine.
Like
there.
I'm
give
sorry.
them a waterfall when they go by.
He said, get them
No,
revved up.
it could be.
No, that's the boat. They call it the boat. The boat. That's the
Give them
boat,
a
ain't it?
waterfall.
Make them ladies have fun, man. I guarantee the ladies have fun. Your whole experience is gonna be 10 times better. Now, and I'm not trying to say you taking them down after the night, but they gonna dance. They gonna have party. They gonna have fun.
Yeah.
I'm finna dance with this nigga that drunk next to me, with his booty out and the medium shirt on, and he should have an extra large. Come on, fam.
With a man bag on.
Come on, fam. That's
Ugh.
just me. So if
That's a purse.
you see me somewhere, then that's guy code.
That nigga
I'm
carrying
sorry.
a purse. That
Nigga
nigga
with the
Yeah,
tight
carrying a
shirt with
purse.
the
I don't
man
care
bag on too.
with a purse. That's exactly what I'm
man.
calling it, a purse.
The merce.
Man bags are okay. We actually sell them on SaveTheChildren.com. Check us out, man. There's some dope merces.
Matter of
Some
fact, when you
man
send my
bags.
honey,
You know what I'm
send me my motherfucking purse too.
Yeah, yeah, she
When you
need
send
that.
my honey, send my purse.
I got you. I got you.
Oh shit.
It's a fanny pack. You know what I'm saying? Get you in a nice situation, man. It get you out of some
Yeah,
nice
hey, I'm gonna
situations,
be
man.
repping, man. I'm gonna be hardly
Uh,
home, always repping. For real. Okay, wait, but to what y'all said about the good night thing, I don't think anything is wrong with that. I think, as far as masculinity is concerned, we done kind of like, as far as really like black men, it has been made to be so taboo for y'all to show each other love, like just love, genuine, just unadulterated love. It's been made to be so taboo. There's nothing wrong with saying I love you to your people before y'all part ways. You know what I'm saying? It's nothing wrong with. I mean, I call it picking up your phone to intentionally call a nigga and say good night. That'll probably be very comical to me. But it's nothing wrong if you and that nigga on the phone and y'all finna conclude the call. Y'all say motherfuckers say all the time like love. Y'all don't say I love you, bro, but y'all might say love, bro. Love, love, love. You know what I'm saying? And I don't think anything is wrong with that. And I think that's another way of society putting men into a trick bag and making y'all have to operate. You know what I'm saying? In a different at a different frequency.
Jack back laughing. That's funny.
So if y'all want to
Answer.
tell
I'm
each
not
other
telling no
y'all
nigga
love,
good night. Answer.
You don't tell him good night.
I'm not telling no nigga good
Jack
night,
back
Insa.
in
I'm
with that
sorry.
shit, huh?
I'm not
Say
telling
good
no nigga
night.
good night, Insa. Sorry. I'm not
No
telling no
good
nigga
night.
good night.
Fucking with it.
No
Hey,
good
All
night.
right, fam.
Okay,
Insa, I'm
you don't
calling
have to say
all
good
these
night.
niggas tonight.
And tell them you love them and good
Insa,
night.
I'm
Yeah.
calling. Insa, I'm calling all these niggas tonight and telling these niggas good night.
And on Jesus to shine
All,
Christ, they gonna say it back. They gonna say I love you too,
on the
bro.
re-
They gonna say good
I
night,
ain't
bro. Love you
answering.
too.
You
No,
drinking.
for us.
You drinking and
No,
driving,
there's
bro.
nothing wrong with that. There's
Oh
nothing wrong
man,
with that. I think it's imperative that we love on each other for real. Every space. That's cool.
Mactae, what's your guy code violation,
Man,
man?
I
Give me one.
can't even think off the top,
Oh no,
man.
yours was the hookah. You said the hookah.
Yeah.
You
It
gave me
was the
one.
hookah.
But that was my home corner because me and him had that discussion. And I smoke hookah with my old lady, but I mean, by myself or smoke with my guys, that is kind of feminine,
And you gonna sit
So
there with your guy and switch the tips and pass it back and forth?
that's
Switch it.
supposed to.
That's the thing right there is the switching of the tip. It's just the daintiness of it. You feel what I'm saying? You got your thumb and your
You be like,
pointer
yeah,
finger
bro.
picking up some shit and putting it the tip, yeah. Jake the
Oh
tip.
man.
Oh, you know what else?
What yours is, Jack Mac? What's your pet peeve is?
I don't know off top, but the ones y'all said, them valid though. I ain't doing no hookah. We get the section. That's for the vibes. We ain't. I don't want to just be around no gangsters in the
Harleys.
section. I want to be
Yeah,
No
that's
around,
hard
right.
legs.
models in the section.
Yeah.
Facts.
Man, it got to be a lot of resumes being dropped off at the section.
Oh, it gotta be. We in there politicking. We gotta have some talent around. We can't.
Talent.
I'm a
Talent is
talent
very
acquisition
important.
manager, boss.
Oh yeah,
Talent is
yeah.
very important.
I feel you.
Yeah.
I feel
I
Yeah,
you.
hear
man.
that. Talent is very
I'm
important.
HR. Now,
You was
Insa,
gonna
it sound like you.
choose a diplomatic position. You always
Yeah,
want to choose a very
I'm HR.
diplomatic position.
I'm HR.
Okay, what you was about to say?
It sounded like you had one more though before he told us.
Oh, you know what? What really kind of jams my Glock is niggas on a blunt. You think because you know what that tells me? If y'all smoking one blunt together, y'all poor. So, and I don't like
Damn.
poor niggas.
Yeah.
Poor niggas is a no go. So if it's so many heads on a blunt, you niggas is sad. And don't nobody start none with me because I'm gonna talk about just how poor y'all really is, and I'm gonna start with that one dime bag that y'all smoking in that one blunt with them 4 heads on that bitch. So niggas shouldn't do that.
I don't smoke
Y'all
weed. I'm
can
glad I don't know them
y'all
rules,
have your own party
But yeah,
favorites.
that do sound crazy.
This could go all day,
Yeah.
Fly. I got one more, bro. Can I add one more?
Okay. Yep. Keep
All
going.
right. Another pet peeve, man. When you out somewhere, whether you out of town, whatever, the bill come, right?
Oh.
Don't be them 5 cats. Be like, hey fam, you got 123. It was 123 for you, 333 for you,
Yeah,
260.
Looking at that
Somebody
bitch like
cover
this.
that bill. Let's talk about this in the room. Let's talk about this in the car, in the room. I'm not finna be fighting over $37 and who paying $33.50. No, dog.
Fuck them people.
In
No.
defense of that,
You know what you
somebody can
ate.
Somebody can try to
So
sabotage the situation.
somebody
play you
always
like
put
that.
down an extra $15, $20 so to keep it player, boss. I'll set it down. Here go my bill was 30. Here go 50. I'm going to the bathroom, boss. You know what I'm saying? Like don't be that dude. Please don't be that dude. And all my homies, we know that. We know we don't be that dude because that just looks so like somebody.
Because
If
y'all
you
not
can't
poor.
afford to be here, it is what it is, boss. That's just a pet peeve of mine. Oh my God.
Niggas
Hey,
be
hold
out
on,
here
fam.
being poor.
Your shit was $33.50, my guy. Insa, yours was $33.50. Insa, you only put $23.50 down.
I
What
usually
we
like to
doing?
split it down the middle. If I'm, hey
If I'm
man,
at
I
the
got to
table with
just
y'all,
go
y'all
ahead.
better be lucky I get all my money anyway. I don't spend money when I'm
That's
with
it.
men.
Well,
So
we
if I'm
got
at
you.
a
We
table
got
with y'all,
you.
look, exactly, that's what I'm saying. That's what
We
I'm
got
saying.
you.
But no, I
Let
don't
me
deal with
remove
people. I'm
Insa
with you on that.
from the invite.
Oh,
Yeah,
damn.
I don't like looking crazy, man. I don't do
Yeah,
that
dog.
either. That's
No.
Yeah.
out.
That just
shit
do
bad.
something
I'm
to
gonna
me,
tell you a
boss.
trick though. Like my people taught me, when you don't want to be in that type of situation, you go to the bar, go order your stuff, your food or
Yeah,
whatever.
yeah,
Then
And your
yeah.
bill
you
comes
ain't even got to
separately.
deal with
Yeah.
that. Yeah.
Your bill
Yeah.
comes
I've
Man,
seen
separately.
people do that.
Sticks find a way to drop a jewel just in any situation. Though I never thought or
He
heard
got an
that
old
before.
soul. He
No,
got an
he
old
find
soul,
a
man.
he find a way to
We
just
just
tell
find
you
better
something.
friends.
Oh, okay, I ain't never
We
thought of
just find better friends. We just
Yeah.
find people
Right.
that don't mind taking care of us, and we don't mind taking care of them. That's what we do. We just find a better group of friends. Because I'm not
Right.
sitting at no table with no bitch
But
that's
I
itemizing anything.
and I think that's probably the main thing is that, like, if I'm with like the people that's on here right now, I don't care. We could just divide it up by however many. But like, it's when you get with them people that you like, hey, these niggas know we about to split this. They ordering all kind of extra shit and trying to just be over the top. Because my thing is, like, my people know, like, I damn near don't drink. So when I get some food, it's gonna be some food. Like, it ain't gonna be all the extra shit where I might know Mactae gonna get a couple drinks, so his shit gonna be food, gonna be about 2-3
I'm gonna get
drinks
some
on there, this and
appetizers.
that.
I'm gonna get everything.
So like,
You know what I'm saying?
even though I know when we bust it down even, he gonna get over on me because I ain't got all the extra shit on there. But if it's my nigga and I know that's how he move, then that's cool. But if I'm with some other niggas and they just getting all kind of extra shit and I just got this food, I need to start doing what Jack Mack said. Like, hey man, let me
Yeah.
to this bar, man. I don't know how y'all.
Or we randomly go to this bar. We randomly go to this bar, and it's $5 cover, $10 cover. I got 3 of my homies with me, and I look, what man? Pay that $20, and just, hey, they all they good, boss. You know what I'm saying? That stuff just be killing me, man.
Yeah.
That stuff kills me.
That's petty. You gotta, yeah. We ain't
Oh,
none of that
man.
shit.
My last one
Yeah.
is a nigga can't text me K. Nigga can't text K in the
That's
text
sexy as
message to me.
fuck. That's sexy as
Yeah,
fuck.
that's probably
That's
my
sexy.
thing.
That's real
And I don't
sexy.
feel like you trying
Don't
to
hit me
start
with
some
the
shit.
K.
If a nigga
Yeah,
text
no
me
K.
K, I'm gonna feel like you trying to
Yeah.
start some shit. For real. Like you
Takes that extra
literally.
effort and put that O before that motherfucker, man.
No, to keep it really all the way hot, I don't like nobody abbreviating shit in no text message to me. Because if you abbreviate too much, I'm gonna feel like somewhere in there you can't spell. Like, why the fuck is you
Right,
abbreviating all this shit?
true.
Like, spell it out, dummy. I'm trying to figure out where they put you at on the totem pole. Because if you abbreviate
They hit you with
everything, feel like
If
you
they can't do the
stupid.
movement, if they hit you with the FR, they ain't with the movement answer.
they hit
I'm
you
gonna
with too
feel like
many
you too young.
BRBs on that motherfucker.
You too young to even be talking to me. If you hit me with an
Hey.
Oh man.
Go
Hey,
play with
Insa be
somebody
going
else.
hard.
Yeah. She be talking that shit, dog. She talk
Don't
that shit. I ain't
abbreviate
even gonna lie.
shit. Don't
Dog.
abbreviate shit to me. You know, I'm just telling you the truth.
Man.
It's hard enough to respect people as it is. So when niggas give me, I be trying to respect them. But then when they start doing other shit, it's like I'm trying to fucking respect you. Then you hit me with all these abbreviations. You hit me with all this other shit. It's like you just making it easy for me to be disrespectful. So when I'm feeling like I'm gonna be disrespectful, and it's just like we gotta abort mission because you ain't giving me shit to respect. You dishonorable as fuck. Like you ain't got shit going on. You know what I mean? So you ain't
Dog.
giving me shit.
I hear that.
Facts,
Man.
facts.
And with that being said, man, we got into a lot today, man. First and foremost,
We gotta
I
have
gotta
that back
thank.
on, bro.
Now, well, let me say the shit. Damn, let me say
That's
the shit.
right.
That was my first and foremost. Shit. First and foremost, I want to thank Insa for joining the in crowd today, and we gonna make it so she ain't a guest. She just part of the crowd. We gotta have you back on here on a regular basis, man. You don't gotta give us the answer
Absolutely.
right. Well, there we go.
No, I'm
There we
coming
go. We
in.
gotta.
Y'all my
Yeah, we gotta
family.
make this just a norm, right? This is gonna
Anything
be a
else we can do
norm.
to, you know what I'm saying, level this shit up, take it to where it's gonna be, whatever y'all need me to do. You already know,
That's what I'm
Jason.
talking about.
You know what I mean?
Already.
I'll just be doing a whole bunch of talking. You know, so I'll be doing what I am who I say I am.
Yeah. Now, before we wrap, anybody got any shout outs, anything going on they want to pub real quick before we close?
Man, you know me, I'm always shouting the brand. I'm always shouting out the brand, say the children. Check us out, man. We got new drops coming. Like I said, my man Sticks, my man Jack Mack is the #1 supporter. I appreciate you, man. Appreciate all the people that actually supported the brand. The city, I just did a little short drop. The city really
Hold on, E.
Huh?
Hold on. Tay, you done had that shit on today. He put his hands up like what
Yeah,
about me?
I support this nigga too. This is
Hey,
me.
he don't
It
fuck
look
with
like
you if you ain't got it on in the moment.
Oh man.
I said everybody that support the brand, he got Tupac on, nigga. This nigga got Tupac on. Nigga
But you said
Hollywood,
names.
nigga.
Look, I support.
Bro, he
I
got the
support.
logo. He got the logo
Man,
tatted
put
on
the
his
logo
arm.
on my
Nigga,
shit.
his
No,
name
come on,
say-
man.
No, he definitely support, man. No, for real. No, all jokes aside,
Tay said, hey,
all the
nigga.
fam support, man. All the fam support. No disrespect. All the fam support me 110%. Like I'm nobody without my people. The city get behind me. All my friends and family get behind me. So please check us out. We got some new drops coming. SayTheChildren.com. Check the Instagram out. Check the Snapchat. Check the Twitter. Check everything. We are everywhere. It's gonna be a big summer for us, y'all. So please be on the lookout. If you haven't checked us out just yet, please do so. And while you're hitting like, subscribe, check us out. SayTheChildren.com. We are who we say we are. Your favorite brand's favorite brand. Check us out.
Look at that. Answer, what you got going on?
I just want to say I appreciate you fellas for having me on and allowing me to really speak my mind and have an open forum, very candid conversation. You know, I do a lot of shit. I'm kind of like a secret Sam, though. You don't know my shit popping till it's popping. You know, I just like to keep my shit to myself. You know what I mean? For the most part, but it's super love. I'm glad to be in this space with y'all and being able to articulate some shit from my perspective. And y'all giving me, I'm gonna call it the hot seat, the opportunity to
For
give y'all
sure,
a
for
woman's
sure.
perspective. You know what I mean? So this shit gonna be lit. I appreciate y'all. Y'all keep doing what the fuck y'all doing.
For sure. Now I'm gonna do the shout out for Jack Mack, man. I got word, man, that Hayes was over there, man, teaching across the street. Jack Mack hit his line up, man, said, I got the shop open right now, man. How many kids you got in your class? Hayes threw this nigga a big number, like 20-something kids. Jack said, bring them through. I got all of them. Hayes marched the whole classroom of kids over there to Tasty Twist. Jack hooked all the kids up, man. Salute, man. Jack Mack
That's
out here
hard.
providing, serving in the streets, man.
That's what's up, Jack, man.
I'm gonna bring my
That's
daughter
hard.
down there, man. She ain't never been over there to Tasty Twist, man. Shout
Gotta go
out
to
Tasty
Tasty
Twist, a
Twist.
historic black-owned, yeah, man, historic black-owned ice cream shop in
Give us
the mill,
a
man.
time and location, Stinks.
We located Tatonia and Monarchy every day from 12 to 7. This is 47th year. Come check us out. We got a lot of stuff.
Yep. Now, you in the
Definitely come
shop
to check
today?
out.
You going down there today after this, or?
I really be like in and out.
Okay.
I'm
I'm gonna try to come when you up there. I'm gonna bring.
Schedule.
Okay, next time I know you there, I'm gonna bring my daughter down there, man. I gotta make sure you there when we get right, man.
Yeah, hit
I
the
was
line.
telling
We'll come
y'all.
support, man. We'll come support. Hit the line, dog.
Mhm.
When you there, we there.
Whenever y'all in the area, just push up. You might see me in there running point guard. You know what I mean? Just come check me out.
Sir. Yes,
Say
sir.
less.
Yes, sir. Man, with that being said, man, always be gooder because good ain't good enough. And remember to save the children and never, ever, ever underestimate. This has been episode 20 of the In Crowd Podcast, man. We out of here until next time.
No, like and subscribe. Maryroll.net.